Hey y'all, just doing some quick shout outs to everyone that has helped me with this car. I like to shout out my brother. He's been very helpful. He's literally tried to help me with every single thing he can on this car from day one. Same with my dad. He's done the exact same thing. He's tried to help me out and teach me some things about these old cars. And I'd like to shout out to my buddy Alan over in England. I didn't know my videos were making it that far yet. Apparently my videos are already getting over in the UK. So thank you all, and thank you to FiTech Support. Enjoy the video. Hey, what's up, everybody? So I think we finally have the car figured out. It's narrowed down to two things, and no, it's not the O2 sensor. I think I might have said that in the last video. That might be the O2 sensor. I don't think it is the O2 sensor anymore. I called Jegs. Wow. I called FiTech, not Jegs, yesterday, and they said that I literally told them everything that was wrong with the car, everything that's going on. And the guy said it either sounds like it's the bad grounds that there are on the car, because there's missing two, or the ECU is bad. I don't think it's the ECU. The ECU is literally reading everything else on the car perfectly fine. It's reading sitting voltage, but it's just not reading cranking voltage. So I think the ECU is fine. I think it's these bad grounds. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to add a ground from battery to chassis and from motor to chassis. I say that from motor to chassis because the motor is currently getting power somehow. The motor is reading voltage, which is not good. So what I'm thinking is happening is the motor is backfeeding voltage through the carburetor injector, whatever it's called. It's just backfeeding voltage, so the ECU can't read it properly, so it won't let the car start. That's what I think is happening, and that's why I'm putting these on there. I made one just because I really wasn't going to make a video today, but I decided to make a video, so screw it. This is going to be the one that goes from the motor to the chassis, and then I'm going to make another one that's probably going to be quite a bit shorter than this. It's going to go from the battery to the chassis, like I've already said. But yeah, I guess I'll show you guys me making another one of these and putting them on. Let's do this. Alrighty, so you guys are probably getting absolutely sick of seeing this view of the engine, but as you can see, the angle is a little bit to the left this time. No, so we got this other piece of 0 gauge wire that I cut, and my hat is trying to currently come off. Please excuse me. There we go. Also, battery's currently on the charger. Thank you, Adam, for the charger, if you're watching this video. So, basically all I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to roughly measure, not touching the wire to the ground at all. I'm just going to roughly measure from there down to there, because that's about how it's going to look. So, I need to make a cut, give myself a little bit of extra room, just in case. So, I'm going to mark it with my finger right there, leave a little indent, grab my knife, make a little score right in there. The knife is sharp as a razor, literally. And now, I'm just gonna cut this little end off right here, and yeah, I'll be right back after that's done. Alrighty, so we'll be down here on the floor. By the way, no, this is not professional in any way, shape, or form. Just going to make that clear real quick. This is just a simple, easy, at-home garage way, I guess, to put these connectors on wire. So what I'm going to do, just going to slide that on there. I'm also going to slide these heat shrinks, jeez, over this side. Yes, there is one red one. We did not have enough black ones, so what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to shrink that one, and then I'm going to just put a little bit of electrical tape over it just to cover it up so we don't get any of our colors confused. I'm just kind of twisting off these ends real quick, make sure they're smooth. Get this on there, just like that. And then this I'm going to use as a punch, which is kind of what it is. Anyways, I believe it's what it is. Basically, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of hold this still with my knee. I'll start on this one, actually. Just going to kind of get that like that. Little taps. Little taps. Check it. Make sure that's still tightly up against there. Flip it over. Get that roughly lined up there. Look at that. That is strong right there. That is a strong hold. That one's not, of course, because it's not on there yet. Oh, you go back in there. There we go. Alright. So now we're just going to do the exact same thing on this side here. Give little tiny taps. Oh, don't want it to come off of that. Also, don't want to lay your hammer on your lighter. There we go. Get that line back up. Little taps. Just kind of get that on there. Make sure it's seated all the way up in there before you clamp it down completely. Just kind of put that right there. Give it them taps, give it some pulls, and that right there, that is solid. So now what we'll do is we'll just push that over that one, push that over that one. Bada bing, bada boom. Hopefully you can see that. There we go. Yep. And now, all that we do is we take our lighter here with a heat shrink, take our lighter, just kind of slowly roast, basically, that heat shrink. That's kind of a funny way to put it, but yeah. That's basically what we're doing. We're just kind of slow roasting the heat shrink on there. This is no hurry. There's no rush for this. Just take your time. Kill your lighter. There we go. You want to get it nice and even all the way across. Just kind of go over it again. Make sure that's good. And bam. That there, I would say, looks pretty good. Actually, I'm going to go over the middle there just a little bit more. I felt a little bit of, yeah, there we go. I just need a little bit of extra time on it. That's all it needed. Heck to the yeah, look at that. Now, that's a tight seal. I'm going to do the same to this. I'm not going to video all this. I'm not going to make you guys sit here and watch this. I'm going to do it to this side, and then, yeah, we'll go back up to the car. Alrighty, so, quick rundown of how this is going to look. That, I just have it down there just to kind of hold it. That is where that wire is going to go, except not to the body. It's going to go to the battery. So, it's roughly going to, it's going to look nicer after I clean it up a little bit. But, so that's how that's going to look. And then the other ground, I'm going to use this flashlight to aim. That little blue tape right there is currently covering up a bolt, and that is where the engine ground will go, and then it'll run behind the motor down to that spot down there. If you can see it, that cleaned off spot right there. That is where my two new grounds are going to be. And then, after I get those grounds done, I believe I can put that back on there, which that's actually pretty easy to put on. So, well, okay, I say pretty easy. Everything's basically just quick connect, kind of. You really just plug it in or take it out. It's all that it is, really. So, yeah, I guess I'll video that too, just so you guys can see how that all works. So, yeah, I guess that's, I'll get this done real quick, just because I think you guys know how to put a bolt in something. That's, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to do this real quick, and then I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, that took entirely too long, but it's done. Look at that. Hey, can't tell I did anything. So, if we look down in there, there's where it mounts to the chassis, and yes, I did grind that all down, as you might be able to see. It's shiny up under there. Right there goes to the aluminum intake. And then from right there to right there. Heck yeah. That took entirely too long. The one bolt that I had down in there, it wound up being too small, which sucked because I had to run down to the store, get another bolt, and actually, the lady that was working there at Ace Hardware, very nice old lady, she literally, I took the old bolts there, and I was like, here, I need these bolts, and I'm giving these ones back, or returning them, I mean. And there was like it was like a 30-cent difference in the bolt prices. I don't know why. The one, it was 43 cents a piece, and the other one was 70-something cents a piece. And she was like, you know what? There you go. Take it. Didn't make me pay or anything. So yeah, to whoever that lady's name is working at Ace Hardware, thank you very much. But, so now, I say we start putting that thing on there. At least get a head start on it. Why not? I mean, it's not that hard. Like I said, I'll video it, I guess, in case you want to see how to do that. But yeah, so I'll get everything here prepped for that. See you in a little bit. Hey, it's me again, me sitting down. So, in that last part of the video you just saw, I said I'm going to continue on. I've actually decided after filming the rest of that video that I'm going to split this into 2 parts. I'm still going to release it in one day. I'm going to, release them both at the same time. But I'm pretty sure you guys probably don't like watching 40-minute long videos. So I'm kind of giving the option of you can watch part 1 like today, and if you want to, you can watch part 1 tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm going to try to maybe start doing that with any of my longer videos, like if it's 30 or 40 minutes long. I'll try to split it in half, roughly. I can't, just be like, bam, exactly in half. But yeah, I think that'll maybe be a little bit better for filming purposes, for you guys watching. And yeah, enjoy part 2.